How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with some more Historic Brawl. Now, today, we're checking out a combo-y commander and a monocolored commander, Sheoldred the Apocalypse. I think I've played Sheoldred recently, but I just kind of became interested in just shoving as many combos as possible into a single deck and seeing if it had any degree of functionality. So that's what I did. I think there are... So we have a Revel and Riches combo. We have Appear in the Abyss combo with our commander, which is just an auto win. We have Putrid Goblin combo. And then we have a Aetherflux Reservoir Bolas Citadel combo, which is a little difficult to pull off. But I'm hoping it works out well. Treasure chest also can make us 5 treasures for Revel and Riches, which is halfway to a victory. Rude, bro. I really want to wait till Heliod turns on so that I can exile it the good and proper way, but I guess we'll just do it the hard way. Double Strike's scary, man. But if we get to 7 mana, we win. A Bugler. I do appreciate me some Militia Bugler. He's a good guy. I do have Mana Rocks in this deck too, I think, but I don't see them, so I'm a little worried. I hope I have Mana Rocks in this deck. It would make sense to have Mana Rocks in this deck. And I've been building a lot of decks recently, and Mana Rocks tend to be something that I just kind of autopilot into the deck, and I bet there are at least half a dozen examples of me forgetting to put them in just because. Just because. Six damage coming my way. Seven damage. I'm not even scared of that, really. I just need 2 turns. No. So Obnixilis is going to kill, not a Bugler, probably the Vigilant. Rude. We have insurance now. You have to kill both Sheoldred and Ob and me. Rude. See how good their game sense is. If they just focus on damage for me, we win. If they kill Obnixilis, we probably lose. And that is where we're at, unfortunately. was so close, too. They even had 15 damage, so they should have just killed me. But they, insult to injury. Insult to injury, opponent. Yeah, this doesn't do it either. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Well, I'll keep these 7. GG, opponent. We had it too. We had it. We had it double locked down. Our opponent just happened to have, first they had the protection spell, which probably wouldn't have mattered, but it did save one of their creatures. And then they had the removal for Sheoldred. Yeah, recently I played the Balefire Dragon decks, right? And I thought, let's get back to doing what we normally do, which is not doing combos very well. I guess we do other stuff too. Like, the 3 mainstays of our combo are our pet cards, combo, and I'll keep this. I mulliganed it, never mind. I'll keep this one then. This one seems pretty good. Yeah, it's combo, pet cards, and tribal. We do a lot of tribal. And our second iteration of Balefire was a dragon deck, right? So it was technically tribal. Although, in retrospect, it probably had fewer dragons than it should have. But so Blood Artist is part of the... So it's part of 2 combos. So we can use it in an Aetherflux Reservoir combo, and we could use it in a... no attack. Next time I'm going to play Phyrexian Scriptures, because our opponent is ramping a little bit too hard. Although, if we wait a turn after next turn, we might be able to snipe a... what do you call it? Sheoldred is actually pretty good against Tatyova. I will say that much, though. So let's get Sheoldred down. I don't know, I almost wish that Phyrexian Scripture said destroy all non-Phyrexian, and then just made a creature Phyrexian. Because that's kind of cool, right? That's kind of cool. Yeah, I don't really need my Bontu's Monument, honestly. It's a neat addition, but it's only one of several combos that I have access to. Uro is still good enough to get around a Sheoldred. Although a Sheoldred and a Blood Artist is actually just net neutral. Grim Tutor? Find the pier, put it in a hand. Do you use only during your turn? So I guess we wait. Like, if they answer Sheoldred here, we can get Underworld Dreams, which is just safer. If they don't answer it, we can get a land and then just peer into the abyss. But, we did kind of leave the mark out for that, right? Because you can only do this during your turn. We specifically read that before we played it. And I know that may seem like a misplay because we have 1 mana off, but I was worried about what they could actually do with that mana, you know? Like, what can they do with mana? I don't know, man. It's scary to think about, honestly. So we just kind of need a land, honestly. I don't have enough to activate a Briarheart. So I should probably just get Solemn. That way if something bad happens, we have a conciliatory card draw out of the prospects. But they haven't answered Sheoldred all game so far. And if this is the turn they answer Sheoldred, that would be unfortunate, but I guess it's to be expected. River's Rebuke would not be the wildest card ever, right? They're not playing the commander either. Which I guess they don't want to deal with Sheoldred being online. And they figure they can deal with the, can deal with the Sheoldred first, then play the Tatyova. That makes the most sense. Hey there, Earl, buddy, old pal, old friend. I do miss you. You were a fun dude. I enjoyed your presence greatly. Solemn's a blocker for a reason. 2 -9. That's a toughness that I can get behind. Yes, I would like to draw a card. Gain a couple of life. Ballistic Citadel. Isn't that nice? Peer into the abyss. We did make the biggest Coatl ever, though. Like, that is something that we are responsible for. That was our game. Was that our game 1 or 2? That was our game 2, right? We lost game 1. I remember being sad about it briefly, but then suddenly not being sad about it, so that was definitely our game 2. Hello, Train. You are pretty far away, but always good to hear you. Up against a elf deck from the look of things. Marwyn the Nurturer is generally an elf deck. Keep, I guess? So if you sacrifice this to a Ashnod's Altar with a Pitiless Plunderer on the battlefield, you can cast it, or you can sacrifice it infinitely. Which with whatever you call that thing. Blood Artist. I guess he's a vampire, I shouldn't be rude. Or is she a vampire? I've never looked at the Blood Artist gender. But yeah, you can get infinite life drain that way. The Ballistic Citadel is a little bit of a weirder one, and I don't actually think it works now that I think about it. Because it's an odd card that says you may put a creature from your graveyard onto the battlefield, or on top of your library. Which is a neat ideal, right? It's a neat ideal. The issue with it is... No, actually, it might work. I don't know. It might work. Oh, your sorcery. My bad. definitely meant to do that. Get on our Burnished Hart. He's a good boy. I have mad respect for him. Thought our persistent specimen was going to get bee stung there for a second. Would have been disappointing, if I'm being honest. Yeah, comes Morrowind. Huh, we're actually... I should have sequenced this better. Arena. Where is the Ashnot altar? There you are. Yeah, Burnished Hart's brave enough to swing into a 1/1. There's a reason he has 2 power. We're actually not far off. We're missing a single piece to make the dream happen. And, you know, that's cool. I do like that. That is among the things that I enjoy. I also think the Titania sleeves are pretty cool. I like them. I'm not going to be replacing a Wanderer sleeve anytime soon, but... Wow. It's looking dicey, honestly. Looking a little bit dicey. Just a tad. I probably should have prioritized Sheoldred over the lands, but we were so far behind. We're just both getting pretty land starts in this game. And I don't know, I think... I don't know. It's a little bit contingent upon how much mana they can generate. And the answer is more than you think that they can, because they're an elf deck and they're untapping and they have a lord that generates mana based off power. And that means that they can probably do a lot of damage this turn. But we do have the Shadow's Verdict. It will completely obliterate our combo. But why didn't that untap? Oh, that doesn't untap, that's right. Very neat opponent. I don't know why or how we did that. It's a cool idea. But Flashback 99 has a similar problem to me, which is sequencing, which is always a bad thing. Yeah, this turns off our combo. This turns off our combo. Don't do it, Kogla. We're gonna have to get another combo. So Bolus's Citadel could just draw us into one. Like, that could be cool. Go. Rough, man. Rough. Really rough. I thought it'd be like a pure elf deck, but no, it's an untappy shenanigans combo deck, and I approve. Like, There are elves, but there are non-elves. There's a concentric middle ground here, and that's good to see. I get the feeling I'm gonna lose some life though. Boy, mono green Nykthos, huh? That could be like a real thing in some other formats. It's weird, though, to me that mono green is actually as powerful as it is. Because, I guess it makes sense on the one end, because they're always ramping, right? So they can find the land easier. But, like, Nykthos is, in theory, really good ramp for any color. It's just that green happens to be able to find Nykthos more reliably than other colors. So despite the fact that it looks like the house is even, the house always wins, because the green deck will always find what it needs. Yeah, I don't really have an answer, opponent. I'm sorry to let you combo and run, but either way, thank you guys so much for watching. You get to see a little bit of the combos. There are a lot more, but either way, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.